Alright, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Dororo, episode 13. Alright, well,
so
the last episode was kind of a mid-season finale.
Yes, things were cut short in many ways for one character in particular.
Yep.
And decisions were made, and now, well, they're in the
Things have
second
split
half.
up,
So,
yeah.
they have to decide how they want to continue this, whether they'll go back to the Monster of the Week stuff for a while, or whether they'll just stick with the current family plot line, or
I think they'll do all of the above, because in some ways you need to stick with the family plot line by just the fact that this happened. This happened.
You need to show the aftermath.
The mom killed herself. Like, that's a big deal.
Yep.
How is that going to affect Tahomaru? How is Daigo?
Right.
Yes, I know his name is Daigo, y'all. Like I had written down on my notes a long time ago that his name was Daiga, and Jacob properly reminded me that it's Daigo. Yeah. But how is he going to handle this with his son versus how is he going to still solve the problem of his kingdom's prosperity coming back to chaos?
And will Tahomaru's new resolve to end Hyakimaru stay strong in the face of the fact that his mother just killed herself in protest?
Right. Yeah.
Who knows?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then also with what Hyakimaru's probably going through internally now that he's encountered his family, and this is what his family is.
Yep.
Yikes. And now that he can talk, maybe he'll get to have some cool moments with Dororo where they can process what it's like to be kind of both orphans.
Yep.
You know? So, lots to look forward to, y'all. So without further ado, let's get into this.
What kind of dream was Dororo having?
A good one. Thankfully, you know. Ah, we're bringing that up.
Yes.
Yeah. These are all the questions we had. I like that Hyakimaru is talking in full sentences now.
It's drowning out the pain.
Yeah. And she was the one to make mention of, wow, what kind of a life must you have led to have a name like Hyakimaru?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we're family.
Yeah.
Ohana means family.
New OP!
New OP?
Whoa!
Wait. But I'm not sure if I'm ready to let the last one go, but this is really, really awesome looking and sounding.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh.
Ew.
100 demons indeed. Dororo went up and kicked it after he had killed it or something.
There was new
characters. Yeah.
Wait. Okay. Are we gonna get a time skip, like a proper time skip?
Maybe.
And then Tahomaru's gonna be the only real antagonist, and maybe Daigo's gonna be dead and gone. I love how it started out super overly edgy though, and then Dororo shows up and suddenly it's got this positive feel to it.
Oh. That's so sweet. Yeah.
That was great.
The blank-faced Buddha. Ooh.
All right.
Ooh. We can get a real bath, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's so, I mean, he's in so much pain, it's just... Oh.
There you go.
Yeah. Dororo, you better...
That derpy face.
That derpy face, but Dororo better not be lying.
Hey, every anime needs at least one Hot Springs episode. Wait, she's still alive?
No.
So she survived. Okay.
What the heck?
I mean, it did look like kind of a shallow-ish cut, but this is medieval times. Like,
oh, maybe they're just gonna draw it out and make it more painful for the family.
Sure. Oh boy. Yeah, and that big one.
What if it becomes a thing of where it's like the water becomes too much and it becomes a flood? You know, they had that mudslide and everything a long time ago. Oh! Oh, crap. Someone's getting ritual sacrificed.
Yeah. It cuts off the face?
Oh my god. What? What? Oh my god.
Okay.
That's horrifying.
Alright.
それとここ野草のねじるかもしれないから気をつけてくれよ。でも殺しちゃダメだ。とっちめるだけだぜ。
Just kind of beat him up.
坊や。
Scared.
おいら食ってもうまくねえぞ。それにさっきまでの兄貴が。お母ちゃん。私がかえ？
Wait. She doesn't look like her mom.
I guess she does.
Does she look like whoever the woman in their life that they most care about is or something?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, and he sees someone different maybe?
Sure.
違う。
人か。
わからない。
え？
Oh.
私はおかかってもんだえ。そんでここは私の家だえ。
Dororo is so like gimmicky and derpy like recently.
Yeah.
What's going on?
そういやあの仏像なんで顔がないんだい？ああ、それは随分と前の話。
What's the lie I'm going with right now?
Yeah.
昔とある仏師があの滝へやってきて。滝の水で不動のような形に削られた岩を見つけた。
Oh.
武士は皆を見返そうと、その岩に不動を掘り始めた。
Oh.
体、手、足、最後に顔を掘るとき、武士は思った。
Yeah.
それまで見たどの不動よりも立派な顔を作ってやると。
So he ended up basically screwing up things by doing that.
Mm-hmm.
できる顔はどこかで見たようなものばかり。
Oh.
何年も何年も掘っては壊し、掘っては壊し。おかゆ見てたらおっかちゃん。
Wow, what is going on? The fact that so much of this.
私をおっかちゃんって呼んどったね。どっからどう見てもおいらのおっかちゃんだ。声だって。
Oh.
いいけね。ここらは夜になると冷えるから。おっかちゃんって呼んでいいかな。え？おかかちゃんよりおっかちゃんの方が。いいかな。
Oh.
安心したらなんだかおいらも急に眠くなってきた。そう。薬が効くか心配して。
Oh, crap.
何のことだい？不動は武士を蘇らせ、生きた人間を連れてくるよう命じた。その顔を不動に与えるために。武士とは私のこと。不動の力で相手の心を読めば。
Oh, she can. Oh, wow.
Okay. Well, Dororo's okay.
Yeah, where's Yakimaru? Yeah.
Oh boy. How would you kill something like this though? Because it's not like killing her would do it, I don't think.
Jeez, be careful.
なぜ来た？縛らないで置いてやったのに、なぜ逃げなかった？やめな。
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
Jeez.
の離れな。離れるもんか。兄貴に追い。
Now, why does she seem to be struggling? Because if she's possessed by a spirit, then it shouldn't be a problem, right?
No, she's reanimated, basically. Oh. Yeah, there
Yeah.
we go. Oh,
Okay.
oh. What the heck? Oh, crap. All the faceless
Yeah.
bodies. Oh my god. Oh, nice, nice.
お
Okay.
やめなさい百鬼丸。さあ母のもとにおいて。ダメだ。
お前はおかかだ。
どうして顔が変わらぬ。お前母の顔を知らぬの
Yeah.
か。
Yeah. Never seen anyone's face.
Oh.
Oh, oh, oh. Oh, tentacle powers, always
Oh,
OP.
okay.
顔をよこし。もうやめてくれおっかちゃん。黙れ。私はあいつの顔が欲しいんだ。目があって鼻があって口がありゃ十分だろう。それをおかかは自分勝手に
Oh.
人を騙して顔を剥ぎ取る化け物になっちまったんじゃねえか。
Yeah.
なぜわからない。いつから
Oh, crap,
いつか
crap.
ら私にはもう無理だ。
Oh.
Whoa.
And now dodge.
Yep. Easy. Easy. Oh, but that's a deep gash.
Oh yeah, she dead.
Or he dead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're dead. Again.
And then they're gonna change back to the face of the carver.
Yeah, and
仏様のように
the body
見える。
turning gray and everything
Okay.
again.
Yep. Yep. The lips.
Oh.
Oh, good. We didn't get to see the face or anything. That's a mercy. Ay, ay, ay. I got the shivers. The idea that someone would search your soul and find the face of, you know, whoever you'd find most, like, pleasing to look at. Ugh.
余計なことさせちまったり思い出させちまったり
And we still didn't go to the hot
おい
springs.
ら
Or wait,
い
yeah.
つも
we did.
兄貴に助けてもらってばっかだけど
No, we still haven't
兄
gone
貴
to the
が
hot
困った時
springs
には
yet.
絶対に
俺は大丈夫。
Oh.
温泉。
Oh!
Hey!
Ah! Nice!
あのさ温泉の近くに化け物が出るってやつ
It kind of
Yeah.
didn't exist.
Yep.
嘘なんだ
Yeah.
ついなんていうか
行くぞ。
Yeah.
He doesn't care. Oh, sweet. Then there is a monster at the hot springs. Like,
It's the Axis
おいら
cultists.
Oh my
早く
god.
話だよ
oh, okay.
みんなよ兄貴見えねえのは知ってる
Ha!
けどあー気持ちいい
Aw.
楽ってこんなところかもな
Hmm.
そう
Oh,
かもね。だ
Bandits.
ったら
Or,
さっさ
wait.
とくたばるのも悪くないね。
Okay.
化け物
oh,
Wait.
what the
だから
heck?
湧いて出てきた
Yeah!
お前さんたちが来る前からいたよ。まったくこれ。
You were just under the water, I guess?
風呂だお風呂だ
Okay, everybody.
この人お兄さん兄貴は兄貴だよ
Haneki is Haneki.
これお前の背中何か書いてあるぞ。
Uh.
何言ってやがんだジロジロ見んな
Huh?
うんそうだこれ地図見て人の背中いつまでもジロジ
Can
ロ
Hyakimaru see it?
あいいだろ見せてくれよ。
Let's see. Looks like a rose, like a flower almost.
Yeah, something.
New ED.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Whoa.
Who is that?
I think it's supposed to be Hyakimaru.
Yeah. But Hyakimaru looks like they're fully restored there. Like, those are actual hands and stuff. Once again, we are introduced to the mild depression that comes with the OP and EDs changing halfway through the show.
That's true. That's true.
Man.
Yeah, it's not the same. It's not the same.
Not the same.
The first ones were better.
First ones were better. The new OP is still really good.
I like the new OP.
The new OP is still really good. But that first OP is so hard to beat. Like,
right.
Like, oh, man.
For sure.
Man.
But this episode here had a different spin on the whole Monster of the Week side of things.
It did.
We have the human being that was then effectively cursed,
right,
or had the power of a vengeful spirit and acted upon them via the in some ways the dishonorable treatment they put upon the likeness of the statue,
right.
So the likeness of the spirit. So the spirit itself was like, hey, what the hell? Why are you seeking after perfection? Why can't you be just satisfied with doing, a regular face?
Right.
Why do you have to be driving to be unique or what have you?
And I love how they made it kind of ambiguous of whether it was like the gods that were angry or whether it was the restless spirit of the person that was cursing the villagers, even on their dying, like with their dying breath kind of a thing.
Well, we have to take the words of the carver in the story pretty much at face value, because there's nothing out there that will contradict that. And also, given that the carver was drugging them for the purpose of like, well, you're either going to die or you're not going to be around to, interfere with me.
Yeah.
So there's no reason to lie. So I feel like
about what? Whether
because they said that it was a vengeful Fudo spirit that.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Good point.
That basically possessed the carver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's just fitting that the way that it possessed the carver was something along the lines of something that was in line with the carver's desire. Of having the perfect face,
its own will, basically.
Right, and at the same time getting vengeance on the villagers. Because of the way that they were treated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It basically gave them the abilities necessary and a little bit of the desire to do this thing, but it let the carver think that they were underneath the will of the spirit.
Right, when they actually had choice, but then when, they decided something that the Fudo spirit did not like, slash.
Yep.
And dead.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, this feels like not as awesome as like the recent episodes, but that may just be the fact that the recent episodes were pretty amazing.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like the themes fit very well in parallel with our main characters. I feel like that's the only reason why I feel like this is a kind of just an average episode. Is just that when I think about what the lesson of the carver was, I'm having trouble connecting it back to the main cast beyond the whole aspect of thinking about mothers and maybe the aspect of Dororo finding the safety and finding the comfort in the arms of someone that is just going to be Dororo's mom for this time, and even though it's not Dororo's mom at all.
Right. What I could see it being is that because normally when I think about like other times that they'll do stuff like this in the stories, is they'll oftentimes have another character in the story that cares about the character that has to deal with the supernatural, right?
Sure.
And then that's how they basically make us super invested in it. And sometimes they'll have the connection be specifically with our main cast, but in this case, because it was something where the person was trying to kill them, but they were also this source of warmth for Dororo, that's probably why I was a little bit confused of like, wait a minute, am I supposed to be sympathetic? Am I supposed to be going against this? Like, because I feel like what they ended up doing is they basically said, okay, this person, their heart's been twisted, right? And they've gotten this second chance at life, unlife, whatever you want to call it, by doing these things. Yeah. Dororo comes along and they do what they do in order to, prey on these people that they can then, harvest the faces of.
Right.
But because Dororo, this is something that touched Dororo so deeply, basically Dororo's need for a mother, which is something that Hyakimaru was also facing, right? Because his mother, well, as far as he knows, his mother is gone. She's not actually gone, which is good to know.
Yeah.
But but that was sort of like the main theme, I guess. And then because of Dororo, it basically was able to allow the Carver to be redeemed before
death.
Their death. Yeah.
A big thing that I think they might have been trying to hint at, but they didn't really go too in depth on because Hyakimaru didn't speak after a certain point in the beginning until like the end with the hot springs and stuff, was that Dororo started to become obsessed with the hunt monsters, just keep going, need body parts, just... I keep saying Dororo when I mean Hyakimaru. I'm sorry, y'all. Hyakimaru, it's because the show is called Dororo, and the main character isn't really Dororo, so it feels a little bit odd. Anyway, Hyakimaru wants to get his body back. Now, the thing is that in some ways, maybe they're saying that Hyakimaru's obsession
was similar to the Carvers.
In the search for the magnificence. Now, the thing is, it doesn't really fit perfectly here because Hyakimaru is living a life that is... Oh, wait, no, here's what it is. It's not about seeking magnificence or seeking something brilliant or unique or what have you. It's that Hyakimaru could live a happy life as he is right now. He doesn't need to go after the demons.
It's understandable that he wants to.
Well, right, but he could live a happy, peaceful life with Dororo.
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. I need to think about this outside the bounds of this episode. Here's where you can put this in, y'all. If you think about this in terms of arcs, we just finished an arc, basically.
Yeah.
This is now the new segment of the arc, which is, what will the life of Hyakimaru be once he's finished?
Right.
And I think this is starting that theme, in that Hyakimaru needs to think about, what will be my peaceful life? Can I have that? And Hyakimaru might not be thinking that far ahead. So this is now starting to get that question brewing in his mind of, I shouldn't just be a vengeful spirit, if you will. I need to look ahead and live my life, or in some ways just let that vengeful side of me just die. Let that just lay in the grave and no longer disturb it.
Right.
Like, that might be what they're kind of hinting at here, is that's a overarching question that needs to be happening. Because the best ending to this story is Dororo and Hyakimaru just go on living as, bro and sis, and just having a peaceful life.
Right. Continuing their adventures or whatever, and
but not making it about hunting demons.
Right. Exactly. Yep. Basically, the whole idea that
planting the rice paddies.
Planting the rice paddies. That the true journey and the true growth and the true victory that happens is something that happens on the inside of them as people.
Yes.
Not by achieving some concrete goal of, killing all the demons. Not, again, that, the demons shouldn't be fought, but that it should be something that they own rather than it owning them.
Yeah.
And that for Hyakimaru, understandably so, it is turning into a bit of an obsession, especially given his recent encounter with his family and how that went.
Totally understandable.
Yeah, absolutely understandable. But the idea that still it's like, hold on, rein that in a bit, Yeah. Do this because you want your body back, not because you want to kill things.
Right. Right.
So,
because there's a lot of suffering that Hyakimaru goes through because of his circumstances, but in a lot of ways, right now, his primary source of suffering, I would say, is the fact that he encountered his family finally, and they're awful. Like, they are all awful. Like, even the mom. Like, I love. I mean, this is discussion regarding the previous episode, but I love how she wasn't portrayed as perfect or.
Oh yeah, and
like,
and the idea that like in. While this is a fantastical situation, you can definitely make the parallels to like, situations of like kids with abusive parents, for instance.
Yeah.
And in a lot of ways, the person you end up hating the most is not the person, like
not the abuser,
but it's the other person who doesn't stop the abuser.
Yep.
And
so true.
And like, can you blame the mom for not stopping the dad? Like, what could she have done? Not really anything, right?
Really.
But still, but even so,
yeah, she is a party to this. So, Dororo got her hot springs, just sweet. The priest randomly shows up, like, what? It's not like I rose out of hell. I'm like,
Yeah, like
that line was such a
the
weird line.
They were a bit like okay, the quirky battle bard priest. You
Yeah,
know,
he's
like,
great.
Like
He's
I love him.
wonderful.
I love
Yes.
him. He's awesome, and every time he shows up, I'm excited.
right.
But the things that he was saying seemed very off. Like
I think it's just he doesn't connect well with humans, hence why he
yeah, and maybe
he
he's just
wanders around and
intentionally
stuff.
messing with them a little bit. You know?
Yeah, I think he's joking.
Yeah,
really,
exactly.
But okay, we ended the episode with kind of a oh no, this all ties into the themes is there's no demons at the hot springs. Let's just go and relax. Let's have a peaceful, happy ending.
Yep.
It's further something that can be extrapolated
Let's
out
end this episode with a happy moral. No.
Right. But yeah, there's not really that much to discuss other than the fact that Hyakimaru is speaking.
Yep.
And he's making reasoning, like he's
making real progress.
He's making real progress, and he's making choices that are multidimensional, I would say.
Yes.
It's interesting.
The one other thing that I would say could be discussed is the change in the OP. We saw some new characters there, and we saw a much bigger
girl
focus.
in the white and the white hair,
and we saw a much bigger focus on Tahomaru as a sort of antagonist villain figure.
The scar and that like stern, focused look,
and much less of Daigo. So,
yes, sure.
So I'm curious to see where they'll take this because that's very much setting up an arc.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's just, let's see where it goes.
I feel like it's going to be way more Palpatine and Vader situation now. We'll have the one that sits in the back and kind of has a thing and has Enforcer, go do the thing.
Yeah.
And he's like dedicated, like, I will channel my anger and frustration into this. And I think that will be the demon, if anything, for Tahomaru, is that his pain will be channeled into anger towards Hyakimaru.
Where is Mother? Is she safe? Is she all right? It seems in your anger you killed her. I don't know how that would even work, but just thought of it. Yeah, because Tahomaru does seem like the person that's going to end up being the true antagonist or rival for Hyakimaru, because it's not going to be Daigo. Like Daigo, I feel like is more like a representation of what, you know.
I still feel for Tahomaru.
Oh, me too.
I don't feel like he's
I feel like he's in a Zuko stage.
Yeah, I don't feel like he's an evil character.
No, but he's gonna do some interesting things. Let's just say.
Yes, I agree. I feel like the Azula connection is still there.
Yeah, I almost feel like this is Zuko like you know, early season 3 kind of a thing, but like not having as much of the conflict, but basically that regression, you know, before having the chance to make the true right decision kind of a thing, you know.
So do you seeing him as more taking some big action to distract himself, or more sulking?
I see him as more taking big action, not necessarily to distract himself, but basically like that sort of confirmation bias, where it's like, this is what I decided, so now I'm sticking with it, and I'm gonna just sort of get more stubborn and you know, grit my teeth on this thing, and then maybe that will come full circle. Maybe he'll change his mind. Maybe he'll just stick with that to his dying breath. I don't know.
I like that. You know? I like that a lot, because I feel like if he does that, it'll snap him in like 5 episodes or so. Like,
there can come a point where it's too much, right?
Yeah,
and whether it's too late for him at that point, you know, and he's already made some crazy deal with demons or something, with the last demon.
But I feel like the reason why that would be important is that his good friends, his 2 guards, are going to be the voice of reason in his mind, and they will help him snap back. But I don't think he's going to go full evil. I don't think he's going to go full antagonist towards the, like, sorry, I don't mean full. He's going to be a full antagonist. I meant, but not full final evil. Final bad evil. Like, Daigo is the like.
Well, and even then, I feel like
he's the source of all this.
Well, or at least the manifestation of it, because
he was
the demons
the instigator.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
and I feel like the fact that they were showing that new character, and there might have been multiple new characters, I'm not entirely sure. But what that makes me think of is a a transition of generations, basically. And that there comes a point where the parents are then out of the picture, whether they're dead or it's just not their time in the spotlight
so
anymore.
You're expecting a time skip.
Or something like that. Some kind of transition where then... And that basically these new characters, and this is maybe going on too much of like a, just a bunny trail here, but that they will be the antithesis of Tahomaru's two bodyguards. That Tahomaru's two bodyguards will be like the equivalent of like the voice of reason, the whatever, the people that would help keep him grounded. Right. And then these are going to be the new voices, the new people that he gets introduced to. Gotcha. And then without his parents, as messed up as, as a lot of the things that his parents did are, he will basically be having to decide for himself, and he won't have that foundation to work from. Okay. Because I'm guessing Daigo, as much of an asshole as the guy is, he could still give Tahomaru a bunch of good advice. Or at least useful advice.
Practical advice.
Right, exactly. It might not be ethical advice, but helpful.
This world isn't very ethical in general.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
So, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length reactions there. And all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us about these stories, about anime in general. You can also chat with Jacob about his book.
Yes. My sci-fi novel, Battle Lines, is still available for order on Amazon. The link is in the description below. So go check it out and leave a review. Let people know what you think.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.